Season 24, bro. Season 24, dog. There's no better way. I ain't reading all that, nigga. Two heavy hitters that have been in the background a bit too long make their way center stage with updates worthy of Apex Predators, and revamped perks raise up the rest of their assault class. Okay, so the whole assault class is going to be just like the support class last season, huh? No weapon is a bad weapon with buffs across the board for every piece that you can get your hands on. This new meta is cooking, and it's safe to say this anniversary season flips the season of support to one of aggression. Okay. Coupled with some strong updates for armors and helmets, greater access to weapons with the new arsenals, and reduced visual clutter, and time to kill has never been faster. Oh, so niggas gonna be dropping like flies. And Drake's final nail in his coffin? Yeah, bruh. Hey, man. That halftime show, I don't know if it just went over people's heads or something, but that shit was so fire. Like, he turned that shit into like a play. That shit was so dope. And nigga didn't have no backtrack vocals at all. Nigga was rapping. SZA was out there singing. And he did that shit for 13 minutes straight. That shit was fire. That shit was gas. The only thing I wish he would have did was that whole Euphoria. I wish he would have did the whole Euphoria, bruh. Cause I wanted to hear, what is it, the brace? I just need them jeans he had on. The bell bottoms. Oh shit. Man, yeah, that shit was that smirking emote. I couldn't find like a good definition of like a high definition video of it. It was like too pixelated. But I was gonna do that. I want that Gatorade joint. I just found that shit too. Did you see the video of Drake watching it in Australia? That shit was hilarious. That nigga was sitting there, whole team just sitting there watching it. I would not have watched that shit. What's up, Dutch? What's up, Kyra? Oh, man. All right, so Ash got a number of improvements to her arc snare and phase breach to make them more effective and reliable. Her snare change lets her snag targets against the strong edge of the tether more often. Her ult goes farther, travels faster, and endpoint detection has improved to make the targeting stickier and less prone to accidental bad snapping. Okay. The big change for Ash and her new passive, Predator's Pursuit. This grants her an omnidirectional short-range dash, enabling her to close the gap on a tethered target or evade swiftly in a close quarters skirmish. I said skirmish. Drinking some tea. What kind of tea you drinking? Serena was sea walking on his grave. Oh my God, that shit was crazy. That shit was nuts. It was just all like something new. Always surprised me every time. As soon as the scene switched, I'm like, oh God, here this nigga showing out. The game over at the end. That shit was crazy. Like, bro was tripping. With these changes, Ash is set to become the apex predator she was always meant to be. Let's get it, man. His ad-libs too. Yeah. Sound like Ash is fun. Hell yeah. Yeah, he was doing his thing, man. Did y'all see Travis Kelce shimmering back to the bus? I didn't see that. All right, Ballistic sees some of his favorite upgrades, the extra charge and sling leveling. What the fuck does that mean? Integrated into his base kit, giving him more utility and versatility in the game. Add a new level 3 upgrade allows him to double his Whistler charges, opening up his utility and crowd control potential immensely. Tempest, his ult, now also grants a speed bonus. Wasn't it always making you fast? Making him a frightening force when he and his team bear down on you. But the big guns, Ballistic Sling can now carry crate weapons, which can spool with infinite ammo when Tempest is active. In Takeover, Ballistic may very well relive his glory days. Hold on now. So you can have a Kraber in his sling and infinite ammo on the Kraber. There's gonna be hella ballistics. When I see him catch the ball and immediately lay down, I was like, "Who this big ass nigga?" Oh, oh man. They trying to make him like Punisher with a rocket boost. On God, oh God, oh man, he gonna retire. Y'all saw Travis Kelce crying? I didn't see that. I wasn't even looking at nothing Chiefs after that. All I saw, my whole feed was just Eagles, 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 Jalen Hurts, Eagles, 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 Jalen Hurts smoking cigars, Eagles, Eagles. That shit was crazy. Good thing there don't be hella Kravers on the ground. On God. On God. Oh man. All right. Assault class perks. They got combat reserve, carry extra ammo per ammo stack, have 2 new grenade only slots in inventory, retain access to red extended supply bins. Okay. Stowed weapons automatically reload after 2 seconds. Oh yeah, they're gonna be gas. Breaking an enemy shields grants a speed burst, fast reloads, and highlights the enemy for force. Oh, they definitely did like Punisher. That's crazy. Like the whole assault class is Punisher. Oh man. Okay. Weapon buffs, helmets, and armor. Apex has evolved in so many ways to provide players with more agency and deeper options for how to play, survive, and express their skill. Through that evolution, the benchmark damage for our weapons has stayed stable, but has grown stable. We want to make sure the nuanced flow of combat remains tight and weapons are lethal in order to provide exciting gameplay options. Battle royales are all about strategy and timing. These are the mechanisms to success, but strategy goes right out the window if encounters are taking too long to resolve and you're dealing with your 3rd, 4th, or even 5th party. This latest suit of changes is designed to keep you in the driver's seat by providing the tools to resolve conflicts faster, getting you back to if the 3rd party is coming and not when. In addition to sweeping weapon buffs, we have taken a look at the defensive side of loot. In Apex, with some hefty streamlining, low-tier helmets, white, blue, and purple, have been removed, and rare high-value helmets that provide meaningful gameplay perks have been added in their place. As for armor, you will no longer level into red tier at level 4, but will instead be capped at level 3. However, red shields will still be available in the form of the new mythic armor upgrade helmet. I like that. I seen that in the video. I wonder if the current meta is still stronger though. I don't know. It's gonna be. I feel like people are always gonna have like one assault person on their team now for sure. Muzzle flash. Visual clutter in gunfights is no joke. In an attempt to combat this, we've reduced the effects and particles you see when you fire your weapon. We believe this update balances increased visual clarity while still selling the impact and fantasy of firing our weapons. All 1P weapons, I don't know what that means, muzzle flashes have been updated. 95% less visual noise over the line of sight. Spark, smoke, glows. Noise visuals kept below line of sight. Reduced size of muzzle flashes. Optimized particle count. Cleaned noise from shells ejects. Cleaned lingering elements, smoke, sparks, etc. Light toned down to avoid flickering on weapons and environment models. So, oh, why was this like this? Like, why was there lightning coming out of it? That looks way better. That looks so much better. Balance updates. Care package R99 returns to the floor. Peacekeeper enters the care package. Alternator R99 Wingman 3030 repeater Rampage, all the gold weapons. I don't know why I'm like fucking stuffy. Evo, max level achievable by earning. We already read that, right? So to get to level 3, you have to do 1700 damage instead of 1350. So you gotta do 350 more damage. Accelerated weapons. Assists with an accelerated weapon equipped will no longer grant the extra 30% ult charge in mixtape modes. That was a thing. That's crazy. Gameplay updates. New arsenals. These stations provide players with easy and deterministic, that's a crazy ass word, access to weapons and ammo of their choice. Stations across all POIs on every map with fixed locations. Ammo type provided randomizes each match. Equipped with an enhancing terminal that upgrades one weapon matching the ammo type per arsenal. Enhancing grants an upgraded attachment and provides an optic if one is missing. That's dope. That's fire as hell. Cells now take 2.5 seconds to complete, was 3 seconds. Syringes now take 4 seconds, was 5. Cells and syringes now stack up to 6. That's fire. Players now start with 4 cells and 4 syringes, was 2. That's actually dope. Battery and medkit spawn rates have been slightly increased. That shit gonna be hella batteries out there. Players will undoubtedly need to continue popping meds whenever they can with lowered max health, a universal gold helmet perk, and a ton of weapon buffs. We decided to shave down some of those sharp edges to make healing a little easier across the board. Players no longer start with a white helmet. White, blue, and purple have been removed from the loot pool. So now the helmets upgrade with you, right? I feel like that should have been the from the jump. Like, why upgrade the shields but not the helmets? Gold helmet reworked into gold armor. Upgrade helmet offers improved minor healing perk that doubles the output of cells and syringes. Sets the player's armor to 100 regardless of level. Leveling still required to unlock legend upgrades, but no longer affects armor while equipped. No headshot damage reduction. Chance to appear in gold bins after being reset. A new mythic armor upgrade helmet. Red tier introduced, sets players armor to 125 regardless of level. Leveling is still required to unlock legend upgrades, but no longer affects armor while this item is equipped. Red helmet offers no headshot damage reduction. Appears in mythic bin and late game. Care packages. Oh, that's dope. So you get out the care package too. Hold on, because this is fire. This is good. Knockdown state. Significantly increased cross speed while knocked with and without knockdown shield raised. That's so dope. Because there's times when you get knocked from like hella far and you're crawling and you're trying to get somewhere safe and you just can't. And that person who knocked you literally runs across the whole fucking POI and comes to finish you before your team can come and get you. You know what I'm saying? So that's dope. I like this. I wonder how fast that is though. POI names on drop. Now this, I like this. When I seen this in the preview, this looked really dope. They should have been added that. Yeah, I think so. Now able to see the name and loot tier of each POI projected over the POI during first drop. Also includes arsenal info to help drive drop choice. You know what I should do? Upgrade my game or update it. But I guess we'll just sit here and watch YouTube while that motherfucker updates. Ammo and attachments. Hop ups. Hammer points have been removed from the loot pool. No. Gold magazines. Time to reload while still decreased to 2 seconds. Damn, that shit was 5 seconds. Optics. 1 times hollow optic has been removed from the loot pool. Is that the nipple site? When you got a dumbass lifeline that will you heal you directly in their line of sight? Oh, that won't. So the 1X is that the nipple site? Or is that the regular, like the square joint? It's the nipple site. Okay, yeah. Oh, okay. Cause I like the HCOG, yeah. The nipple site could go. You just caught a straight for pirate? That's crazy. I did. I got scared. I ain't gonna lie. That's like my favorite site. That and the 2 times. Replicator reduced the amount of ammo to 1 stack per weapon. Was 2 stacks. I think that's pretty dope. Cause every time I replicate, like I just need like 1 stack and it gives me so much that I can't even grab all this shit on there. I think that's dope. All right, so we got the Havoc rifle. It's in the care package. Damage increased to 21, was 18. Headshot damage 27. Beam shot damage increased to 70, was 53. Beam shot headshot damage is 105. That's insane. Hemlock barely got an increase. Was 19, does 20 now. Headshot 26. I used to like that one on my R99 and Volt. Yeah, I like that on like, I've been using that on like all my weapons for real. I like that. And I used to never pick it up. R301. Oh wait, let's see. Nemesis damage increased to 17. They barely got an increase. Headshot to 22. R301 damage increased to 14. Headshot damage 18. Flatline damage increased to 19. Headshot damage 25. Damn, so the biggest increase was the Havoc. LMG Devotion increased to 16, was 15. Headshot damage 20. L-Star increased to 20. So everybody's doing like 20 pretty much. Damage was 18. Headshot 25. Spitfire 21. Headshot damage 26. That Rampage that's still going crazy though. Damage increased to 30. Headshot damage 38. Reduced the decay rate of the rev state over time. That's actually dope. 3030 got a beefy one. Really? Oh, okay. No charge damage increased to 43. No charge headshot damage 69. Full charge damage increased to 58. Full charge headshot damage 93. Slightly increased projectile size to at long range. Okay. Bow check, that's a care package. Increased to 75. Was 70. Headshot damage 120. Fire rate slightly reduced. Remove dead eyes, tempo passive. Shatter caps damage per pelt increased to 13, was 12. I feel like I don't even see the bow check that often no more. Damage increased to 35 on the G7. Headshot damage 56. Fire rate slightly reduced. Slightly increased projectile size at long range. Triple take damage per bullet is 22. Headshot damage 105. Slightly increased projectile size at long range. All right, pistols. Damage increased to 24, was 21. Headshot damage 30. RE45 increased to 14. Headshot damage 18. Wingman damage increased to 48. Headshot damage 72. Base magazine size reduced to 5, so you only get 5 shots. With added magazine, white, blue, and purple, so you get up to 8. So did it go up to 9 originally when you get the purple? R99 is out of the care package now. It's on the floor. Pretty sure. Yeah, right here. Swore loot. Damage increased to 18 on the alternator. Headshot damage 22. Car damage increased to 14. Headshot damage 17. Added laser sight to the car. That's pretty dope. Prowler increased to 16. Headshot damage 19. Damage decreased to 13. Headshot damage 16 on the R99. No longer has damage fall off. What the hell is that? What's damage fall off? ADS straight speed normalized to other SMGs. No longer eliminates movement penalty when equipped. What the fuck? Recoil increased. Also, that motherfucker gonna be going crazy. Damage increased on the Volt to 16. Damage at range. Oh, okay. So it does the same damage at any range now. So Volt has headshot damage of 19. EVA 8 damage per pellet increased to 8. No longer deals increased headshot damage. Damage per pellet increased to 16 on the Mastiff. No longer deals increased headshot damage. Mozambique, damage per pellet increased to 16. Headshot damage is 60 all bullets. Damage per pellet increased to 12 on the PK. Headshot damage 135. Jesus. Choke speed significantly increased. Fully choked blast pattern is significantly tighter. Pellets pierce, dealing 50% damage after the first enemy hit. Charge rifle, base damage unchanged. Headshot damage, minimum distance 135. Headshot damage, maximum distance 198. That's crazy. Auto fire, headshot damage, minimum distance 101. Maximum distance 149. Limb damage reduced to 70%. What that was? What's good, Dab? Appreciate the 28 months, gang. How you living? Mozam or PK, right? The other shotguns is out the picture. Longbow, base damage unchanged. Headshot damage 108. Limb damage reduced to 70%. Sentinel, base damage unchanged. Headshot damage 126. Limb damage reduced to 70%. Remove Deadeye's tempo passive. I don't even remember what Deadeye's tempo was. So for the support class, heal expert removes support legends no longer heal double with small meds or have increased movement speed while healing. Damn, they really killed the support, bro. Are removed to carry extra ammo and access weapon supply bin perks, now integrated into combat reserve. Ash got the biggest upgrades. Adds additional dash charge. Murder machine removed. Greedy snare moved to level 2. New dual breach adds additional ult charge. Range increased from 100 to 100 meters, was 76. Travel time reduced. Now has visual effects to show max range when in placement mode. Removed ability to scan death boxes to reveal killers, but they'll still show on the mini map with info on how recently they died. Press the jump key while in the air to perform a dash. Overheat now also silences enemy for 6 seconds. What is silences? Like you can't tag or anything? They took the market away from drop just when I was getting used to it. Can't use skills. Oh, okay. Like Rev's knife used to do. So you can't use anything. New killing time increases duration of ult by 15 seconds. Jesus Christ. Squad gains a speed boost when empowered by ult. I feel like that was always the thing though with Ballistic. Like it seemed like they were always running faster when they were in his ult. So are they faster? Smart bullet on ground damage increased to 20. The damage is now equal to the direct hit damage. Okay. And the attack now has 2 charges. This one right here is going to be big. That's going to be huge. Crate weapons and they will gain infinite ammo with ult. Like if someone gets any of those weapons and they put them in that sling, they're going to be carrying that forever. I feel like the Kraber is going to be a big one. EMP once again destroys Gibraltar's dome of protection. That's crazy. Loba ult back to starting at 50% charge. Wrecking Ball once again destroys Gibby's dome. That's crazy. Will now destroy Newcastle's mobile shield. Dang. Because it's assault season. That makes sense though. Maps, you get pubs, Kings Canyon, that's fire, Olympus, and Broken Moon. Ranked, you get Kings Canyon, Olympus, and Storm Point. That's dope. I like that. Mixtape, you have TDM, Thunderdome, Habitat, Skull Town, Estates, and Zoo Station. What is TDM though? Oh, Team Deathmatch. They shitting on support, but I love it. They needed to. You didn't like this season? I love this season, dude. This shit was fire. Control, yeah, Lava Siphon. I don't really play Control. Gun Run, Watson, Estates, Thunderdome, Fragment, Skull Town. Yeah, I don't really play any of those. I would try this though on Thunderdome, just because I miss Thunderdome. Let's see, modes. Three mythic R301 weapon variants. Hornet, faster movement and reload speed, tack charge on shield break, ult charge on knock. Limelight helps replenish your squad's health and shields when damaging enemies. That's actually dope. Increases critical hit damage and triggers thermite on knocked enemies. So when you knock someone, they just automatically get hit with a thermite. I don't really care about these. Let's see. New road to rank challenges. This is what I'm interested in. A new set of challenges to unlock ranked for new players and returning players who have not yet reached the level requirement. Level 20 minimum, still required to access ranked, and this is reflected as one of the challenges. Existing players above level 20 retain access. Party restrictions apply. All members must complete challenges to access ranked. New bot royale tutorial. I don't really care about that. Fix an issue where the mythic bin could become merged with a gold bin. I seen that the other day. That was crazy. I think when I was playing with Lazy and Pirate. Fix more firing range realm spawning issues. Thermite visual effects. Maggie ball bouncing off an invisible door. Mirage decoys getting stuck on invisible doors. Fixed rare issue that could prevent the ring visual effects and other particles from spawning. Mixtape spawning to secondary akimbo weapons from loadouts will no longer play the first draw animation. PK will no longer occasionally lock up after choosing the choke or after using the choke. Rechamber times can no longer be bypassed on the Sentinel and PK by swapping attachments. That was a thing? I did not know that. It started with Gibby, Newcastle Lifeline, Toxic Ass 3. I loved the support meta. That was pretty dope. Let's see. Reactive weapons will no longer lose their reactive state after swapping. Squad mate animations once again play during legend selection. View upgrades button in Legend Locker will no longer take you to your friends list. I never knew that was a thing either. Alter Ash and Wraith Void Vision no longer applies on enemy portals. That's crazy. Upgrades tactical cooldown and Void Vision return to correct tier placements. Crashing will no longer occur when gliding or using the dock heal drone. Gliding will no longer occasionally lower performance. Pathfinder grapple can once again attach to dock. That's dope. Fixed a crash that could occur when using Mirage's ult near gravity cannons. I never knew that was a thing. Lifeline's dock now cloaks properly to prevent revealing Mirage. That's dope. Ult no longer canceled by Ash's snare. That happened to me yesterday. Bro, that shit pissed me off. One of my teammates went down. I try to ult on top of them, but Ash snares me and I'm just floating in the air and they're just shooting me. I was like, what? That's a crazy thing. Resolved rare crash that could occur when pouncing. Shadow Pounce now plays leap audio when spectating as Revenant. Fixed upgrade that was allowing the placement of 2 intercepting pylons. So that wasn't supposed to be allowed. Tac now working inside of Dock Halo and near Dome of Protection's edges. Sprinting no longer available while using ult accelerant. I cause crashes when I pounce. I'm weak. Quality of life. Added further hardening to prevent hipfire cheats. Added account level details. Info about your account level progress and rewards granted at each future level. Accessed via lobby. Also displays XP bar and level progress. Adjustments to match summary. XP gain, challenge, and pass progression. Added to the end of the match flow. Squad summary section now picks from a small set of stats instead of always showing revives, respawns, and time survived for unranked duos and trios. Some rat spots have been eliminated across all maps. That's dope. AI bots cover and peeking can now use geometry in the environment as cover, can also utilize peeking behavior to provide more of a challenge. Plethora of bug fixes across all parts of the bot experience. Improvements and tuning on easy and normal difficulty bots. I didn't even know there was different difficulties. I don't know why you would want to play in mono. That's crazy. Friendly footsteps volume and audible distance reduced. Oh shit. Friendly skydive volume reduced to allow for strategizing during drop. Increased importance of for zipline attach, detach, and doors to ensure they are heard more consistently. Reduced volume of squad mate and ambient audio while enemies are being revived. Reduced volume for fuses, tac, and ult. Reduced volume for survey beacons and ring consoles for self and squad mates. Enemy volumes unchanged. Improved CPU rendering performance on all consoles. So do I have to like